I say, yo, Puff, this shit ain't gonna work like that. Somebody gonna get killed tonight. They gonna die outside if they don't get that door right.
It's a natural reaction. They start mixing the facts in. They put their story with your story, like that's really what happened. Women front for these fellas, fellas front for these women. It's a trait that's passed down from old heads right down to their children.
The Gene Deal Show, cooking and conversation.
All right, so listen here. When I used to work for Puff, man, back in the day, you know, we was dealing with the Red Zone in the building. The Red Zone was a club that he used to give parties, and he used to call it Daddy's House on Wednesday night. The building is where they shot Juice at. Anybody remember the Tupac played Juice and that shit like that? You know, that was at a club called The Building. He used to do a thing called Unsigned Hype on Monday nights. Leader of the New School, that was with Busta Rhymes' first group. All them guys, everybody used to come up in that joint on Monday night. So he did Monday nights at a club called The Building. He did Wednesday night at Red Zone. And that same week, that same year and that same week, one had a shootout and one had a rumble. And they closed it down. I stopped with them. Started doing something else. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this bodyguard shit since 86, man. And, you know, while I was doing this bodyguard shit and while I was still holding down a regular motherfucking job, you know, I was in the streets too. But I never sold drugs. And I said this before. All my niggas knew when I came around, if they was doing something like that could affect me, they would say, Gene, I'll see you later. And I'll leave. I get off the motherfucking block. I understood that. But ain't nothing a nigga could tell me about these motherfucking streets, because at one time, the motherfucking street light was my lamp and the curb was my motherfucking pillow. And that's real talk. So the first job that I was doing with Puff after he joined the same gang was The Building and the Red Zone. All that shit got up in 1 week. But he, you know, he had a little run with it. But you know what I'm saying? All that shit got up in 1 week. St. Louis, Missouri, all day long, 313. Gotta shout that out. So the next time I start fucking with Puff, and I got a call from him, and I got a call from Heavy D. Now, Heavy D was my motherfucking man. And I say this all the time. Ain't a bad thing that you could ever say about motherfucking Heavy, man. And that's real motherfucking talk. Ain't shit, nothing bad somebody could ever say about motherfucking Heavy D. You know, Heavy is the only nigga could ever talk to this little slime bucket and straighten his ass out. Now, the second time I started with him was because of Heavy D. And that's because they was doing the city college shit. The nigga Puff called me and said, yo, Gene, I need like 18 niggas to hold down city college and everything like that. So I got a team up because I knew what was going on. You doing a party, you got LL Cool J coming. You got Mike Tyson. You got everybody from Uptown Records, from Mary J. Blige, everybody, Jodeci, everybody is coming to City College for this all-star game. So you got to have this shit locked down. You got to be straight with this shit. And if anybody know what I'm talking about, 9 kids lost their life at City College, man. 9 kids lost their life at City College. So the nigga called me, I get niggas on the block. So I go out my team because we only had it was me, Noah, Powerful, Teamer, Slick, Eddie, Pete, Bun, Big Boy. We only had 10 niggas on our team from the block that would do security with us. And the other niggas we got from the other blocks and everything, you know, that we knew. So now Puff come to the block. You know, I'm on 112th Street, yo, Gene. I know how many guys we're going to need. I said, yo, Puff, we're going to need 18 niggas for that outside. Barricades and all. You understand? He said, okay, cool. The day of the City College event, the nigga called me and said, yo, Gene, I don't need you to get 18 people. I just need you to have 8. I said, how the fuck you gonna have 8 people at an event like that, bruh? He talked about, yo, you're not gonna do the outside. Heavy D wants y'all to do the inside, and we're gonna let the FOIs do the outside. I said, my man, I already told these 18 niggas that they got jobs and everything like that, and they're gonna work for that day. So my stepbrother, my god brother Slick say, yo, fuck that, I'm gonna talk to everybody. We get them that little money. You know, all the niggas who need it, we give it to them. And if we got anything left, we buy a case of champagne. Because Slick would always, no matter wherever we work at, and anybody know Slick in Harlem, from 112th Street, we had a case of Moet. Wherever we working on the outside. You understand? So we have a case of Moet. So now we sitting out there and we he tell me I only have 8 guys. He said, we're gonna work the inside where the celebrities be at. So Slick said, yeah, we'll take it anyway, man. So we took the shit and everything like that. So when we get to the joint, it's a crowd already forming. The FOIs is out there and they saying, yo, my brother, assalamu alaikum, you know what I'm saying? Step back, my brother, step back. I said, this shit ain't gonna happen. This shit ain't gonna work in Harlem. You can't do the hip hop community like that. You understand? Anybody know when I work for Chaz? Anybody know when we work? Nigga, I had the dogs out there. Niggas ain't acting right. Nigga, we had the Rockwallers, the Pits. They'd come to the motherfucking door. Yo, y'all back this shit up and get in the motherfucking line. And I'm sorry we had to treat our people like that, but in certain cases, for their own motherfucking safety, we had to treat them like that. So the Muslim niggas is talking about, yo, brother. I went directly to Puff. I said, yo, Puff, this shit ain't gonna work like that. Somebody gonna get killed tonight. They gonna die outside if they don't get that door right. He said, Gene, don't worry about the door no more. You don't handle the door. Just handle celebrities when they come downstairs and make sure they sit in their section. So this time, I done a motherfucking whole tour around the shit. I know every door you go in, every door you go out. You understand? So I know what's going on. So now, this shit start getting real ugly. This shit start getting real crazy. And God bless the dead, it was a girl, she was pregnant. And I think she was pregnant by Father MC at the time. Yo, she got caught up in that crowd. We got her out. When the whole thing broke in and niggas started running through the doors and shit like that, she was trapped in the crowd. We got her the up out of there. And don't you know, when it settled down a little bit, she ran right down the steps and died down there. And that was the City College tragedy. Nobody even talk about it. These motherfuckers don't even do a document. 9 kids lost their life, man. And that shit. They don't even talk about that shit. And that's real. So then I stopped with that nigga. I said, man, I ain't never with this clown again, man. So then Heavy D came to the block. I said, yo, Head, man, the nigga told me that you cut my dudes down like that. He said, yo, Gene, I ain't do that shit, bro. He said, I can't believe that little nigga try to blame that shit on me. I said, well, that's what he told me, Head. And I believe the shit out of Head. You know what I'm saying? Head was a good dude. I've been to, you know, his christening of his baby first birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he was a good dude, man. And like I say, he's the only one could talk to that little nigga, man, whenever he was out beside his motherfucking self.